Welcome to Landria on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live a beautiful, awesome life. So, here I'm going to show you the craziness going on here. We've got all kinds of equipment and things set up. That's only a fraction of what we actually have. I'm actually here with Kevin Moore, who's doing all the work, editing for our television series. We have multiple television series that we're trying to get produced and produce. And this is my life. I want just to share something with you because I want you to understand that you'll never accomplish your goals until you put yourself out there. That's just the bottom line. I'm sorry. Yeah, and then you say, well, I want to accomplish my goals. What if I don't achieve them? Well, guess what? You're going to learn something that's going to get you to it. Kevin has been shooting all over the United States for a documentary that he's doing, and then we decided to do a television series. Now, he spent a lot of time and effort into this, and neither of us felt very good about the material that we had, and it just wasn't feeling like something powerful. And today, we started to discuss it, and we realized we had the material. We just had to change how we were thinking and how we were looking at it. And we were already okay with the fact that if we didn't have what we felt was powerful, we'd come up with something else at some point. Sometimes you can take something and transform it. Don't be afraid to let go of what you think it should be like and allow something new to come in. What if that something new is nothing like what you originally planned and you're so set in your ways on what you want to get that you're not willing to let go? The best thing I ever do is to let go. Well, going with my intuition and letting go of things and allowing the universe to bring me new things and then going with what feels right. So when we came up with a couple of new ideas today, my whole body shifted, and I knew that we were onto something that was powerful, that has a chance of being very popular, something big. And it's all positive too. Our intentions behind it are very good. So I want you to just remember something. When you release control over what you think is right, you allow the universe permission. Remember, everything's free will. You give the universe permission to send you something greater. And when you're okay with that and that something greater comes up, you have to be open to embracing it too. Not like, no, my ideal guy has to be 6 foot or taller. What if the most awesome guy that's for you is 5'9", right? We all have an idea in our head and we close things down and we continually shut the doors that have been opened for us. Don't be afraid to open yourself up to what could be awesome for you. And we're really control freaks, aren't we? All of us are. I know I have an idea of how things should go, and I've had to ask myself, well, are you okay if it doesn't happen that way? What are you going to learn from it? That's the other part is, learning from it is the value that's going to take you to the thing you need to be at. That situation or thing that you got, all of it's valuable. Let go. Release the control. Allow the universe to flow and ask it for assistance. And you don't have to name that. In fact, if you say, bring the highest good for me, the most value, the most abundance, the most joy, the best thing for me, something might happen that you're not really comfortable with, and then it'll turn around because you're supposed to learn something from the uncomfortable piece instead of fighting it and trying to get to this other place. Learning from it will get you to the other place. Does that make sense? Embrace what's happening and say, what am I supposed to learn here? I'll tell you what, Ku disappeared yesterday. Because, I've got somebody he doesn't know coming into the house with all this equipment. And, we're editing and Ku freaked out and he left. It is below 20 degrees out there. It's been in the 60s. It dropped to below 20 degrees. And he was out all night. And if it's cold out, I make sure he's inside, even though he's a stray. I know he's capable of surviving. I had to let that go. And I got to tell you, I was very worried about my little kitty cat. He wouldn't come in today either. I actually had to go out in the lawn. He finally shows up, and I had to carry him in like a little baby. When I sat in this house and he was gone, I thought, what if he doesn't come back? I'm going to have to let that go. Worrying doesn't change anything. I'm just going to have to do my best. What if this television series idea, I'm not feeling good about it? What if it never turns around? What if we don't come up with a different idea? And then that afternoon we did. Things can turn around for you in a moment. So we have awesome ideas that we're going to present. We feel so good about it. It feels so right. My little kitty cat is curled up at my feet, and the world is right again. The world will always be right again for you. But if you can roll with those challenges and say, okay, this doesn't feel good. I'm worried about my little kitty. You know, these ideas we had didn't work out. We have to let them go instead of pushing them through and trying to make them work. And I know it was going to happen. We're going to be in a meeting and somebody's going to say, it's not working. And we already knew that. So what's working for you and what's not? What can you let go of and allow the new in? And not judge it. And be okay and roll with it and see where it takes you. And see where that takes you and see where that takes you. That is total freedom and free will. And the free will that you have is to ask for all the right things to come to you. And again, if it means Koo disappearing for 2 days, and it worries you sick, you have to be okay with that. And know that it's all going to be okay. And when you release that, that's when it is okay. That's when Koo shows up and the ideas show up, or the job, or the relationship, or the money. Because you just sent the universe the message that you're at peace. That you accept what it sends you, and that you know everything has a positive reason. Even if it's to teach you to be patient and have faith. I had to have faith this afternoon and say, worry is sending a message that I don't have faith. And I had to step back and say, okay, I'm okay with this. Not happy about it, but I'm okay with it. I'll embrace it, and I'm going to learn what this feels like. Sometimes we have to have things taken away from us to really appreciate them. And then when they come back, wow, we look at them differently. Everything is an awesome, positive experience for you. Everything. Embrace it. Let go. Have faith. Everything will be okay. It always will be okay. It always is okay. Learn from that, whatever lesson or experience that comes to you that's going to teach you the patience, the peace, the whatever it is you need to let go, the faith, the trust, the knowing. And know that your time here is very short. Whatever challenges you experience, it's not going to last forever. You get to go home at some point. You'll never die. You'll never be sad on the other side. You'll be embraced and welcomed. All of us will, no matter what we've done here. There's no judgment. There's nothing but unconditional love. You are unconditionally loved. You are a perfect being, just experiencing things. Can you embrace it? Try to. Give it a shot. Make it happen. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. I love you. And I pray that you send light and love and healing out to this planet every single day. It makes a difference. Let's go to that new dimension, that new earth together. Namaste.